It's recording. Yes, it is. Oh, hi. Oh, hi.
Anyway, guys, today we have a really interesting video for you guys. Now, we're actually not planning on doing this. It was like a really sudden plan, but because we received some requests, right?
Yeah, you guys requested for it.
And thank you so much for requesting. But here it is. We're gonna start this. We're just gonna get straight into it. So we have a few points for this, and our first point will be that Justice League as a whole, to me, I'll have to separate it into two different perspectives. Okay, you see, for me personally, as a comic book fan, I think you can see already. Forget this being a Marvel shirt, whatever it is, but to me, I don't see the difference between Marvel and DC. Is that they are two different stories from two different groups of people. Okay, so people may argue that DC is a little darker, Marvel is a little bit more kiddish, but I feel it's just two perspectives, and it's just everything in total is just based on the target audience. I feel, right?
Yes.
Because you see, if let's say you go into let's forget Marvel and DC for a moment. Just let's say we're going to watching a Fast and the Furious movie. We're not actually expecting
We're not actually expecting everyone to watch it.
Exactly. You know? We're not expecting a very deep movie with such a message. It's just a movie about a bunch of guys racing and stealing a bunch of money. So there's no message to it. It's just pure entertainment, and that is what some movies are meant to be. From a comic book fan's perspective, if you have loved the Justice League in the comics or in the cartoons, you will love this. Definitely you will. Like, I watched this like a couple of times. I watched it like, let me see.
I watched it twice. 3 times, man.
Damn, we watched a lot. I only watched it like twice. But the first time I watched it, I basically felt it's how do I put this? Okay, the first time I watched it, I was like really excited, and the hype was building. It was almost like it was been building for almost 3 years now, I think.
Yeah.
Ever since they announced the movie. So I was hoping for a lot of things, and to be honest, not all were fulfilled, but I was satisfied after I came out of the cinema. That aside, the second time I watched it, it was more towards, I noticed the flaws more.
Yeah, exactly. Because at the first time we watched the film, we were blinded with all its. The film was epic. Everything was too good, so we were blinded with all those things. But the second time we watched it, we could see the flaws. We could notice the flaws and things like that. So yeah,
as a film as a whole, it has its flaws and it has its what do you call it? It has its good points. Okay, but to me, it's like so does every film. Okay.
Yeah.
One thing for sure though, Justice League is a good step in the right direction for the DCEU universe.
Exactly.
Because in comparison to the Marvel universe, let's just be honest with ourselves, okay? Marvel established their entire universe in 2008 using the Iron Man movie. Ever since, they have established the universe slowly, but it's something that has latched onto us as, oh, it's a continuity. We continuously want to see more and more. And when the Avengers came together, we knew this is something big.
Yes.
And then they brought in Guardians of the Galaxy. So you see how they're building it is they're building worlds little by little. And that's to be honest, DC made this big mistake.
Yeah, they should have launched their own. They should have launched their own cinematic universe about 10 years ago. I think they launched it, but the thing was that most of their films didn't do well.
Actually, it's not really the time duration. It's more of how well the movie develops. It's more like they were trying to achieve so much within one movie.
If you look at it, Marvel has dominated them in terms of commercialization, in terms of business, marketing, and etc. And I'm glad that they are coming up actually. They're building themselves.
They're building themselves up. But I feel, okay, the biggest, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from this, but the biggest mistake came from BVS itself.
No, but let me be honest with you. I have a total different opinion on BVS. In my opinion, Zack Snyder has done a great job with BVS. My only problem with that movie was it could have been executed in a better way.
There you go, that's what, yes.
No, let me be honest with you guys, everything was honest with BVS. Everything was perfect. I mean, the story was good, okay, despite the story being kind of crampy and things like that, but I felt it had a great package, but the thing was it was not executed in a proper way.
True.
They rushed, I mean, overall they actually rushed with the Death of Superman.
There you go.
They shouldn't have rushed it.
Because I felt like they could have done Man of Steel 2 first,
Yeah.
and taken it off like that, like what Marvel is doing. I'm not asking them to copy exactly, but build the stories and have a distinct memorability, so to speak, for each movie. So whenever the next movie comes out, you link to the small incident that happened here. Like, okay, Iron Man 1 had his thing, and then they continued. They did the Captain America.
But well, I mean, Zack Snyder did link it up. I mean, if you look at it, he did link it. But just that.
That's true.
No, as what I said earlier, it could have still, it could have executed in a better way. I mean, it was too dark for I mean, BVS was too dark for a comic. I mean, a comic-based film. It was too dark.
That I won't agree actually, because okay, the original story.
And at one point of time, it actually gave me that horror feel, to be honest.
Oh yes. Yeah,
I mean,
the whole Batman thing,
exactly.
right? Yeah. True. You see, the placement it's very okay. To be honest, I'll just point out one simple thing which I feel really is weird. Okay, in the Justice League, I mean, this is I'll put you guys a spoiler warning in the beginning and stuff. Okay,
I'm pretty sure most of them would have watched it.
I guess so.
It's been a week, right? Since
But still, okay, spoiler warning. Anyways, in Justice League movie, Flash goes up to Batman and says like, I've never fought anybody, I don't just push some people and run away. But in the Suicide Squad, in the beginning, when they introduced Captain Boomerang,
Captain Boomerang.
yeah. So I feel like, what the hell's going on there? Like, okay, he did capture him, but he didn't just push him, obviously. He would have definitely have fought. So that was where I felt it.
Or maybe I feel as you said, the placement. I think Justice League should have came out first.
There you go.
Then Suicide Squad
Then
should have been released.
Yeah.
After.
Nonetheless, when you watch Justice League, if you ask me, my personal favorite would be the Return of Superman. The way they made that work, actually, I liked it. To be honest.
Actually, I didn't like that because, let me be honest with you, they rushed his death and they also rushed his return.
Yeah,
everything was in a rush.
Yeah,
I mean, you killed him in, I mean, when was previous release?
last year.
No, last year.
No.
He died last year and he's back this year. Does it make sense?
Yeah, exactly.
Isn't it? I mean, I don't like the fact that Snyder actually rushed his death and rushed his return. I mean, he could have.
Maybe his death would have been more meaningful if he returned in Justice League Part 2 instead.
Yeah, and I'm really disappointed with all the cuts that Josh Whedon has done in Justice League.
Oh my god, yes, please.
I'm actually waiting for the extended version of the film.
Like, I hope they release an extended version. Like, I am begging for one.
Because
I wanted to see more. Like, I went to the cinema.
Yeah.
When it ended, I was sitting next to you. When we were both like, wait, that's it?
Yeah, it was too quick. It was too quick for a superhero film, to be honest. Due to him doing that, it has affected the rest of the film, to be honest. Because trust me, I'm waiting for Zack Snyder's cut because I believe that he would have done a better job. Because I trust his work.
Actually,
I trust his work.
Actually, I do. To be honest, okay, Joss Whedon gave a good touch. Nonetheless, no matter what people can say, oh, they're making it like Marvel. No, absolutely not.
Yeah, I saw the credit scenes, but he was not in charge of the story. He was in charge of the screenplay.
Exactly.
I love the fact that he has actually lightened up the screenplay, because when we look at DC films, it tends to be too dark. It tends to be in a very serious tone. I appreciate the fact that his film, Justice League, has brought the other side of DC, which is humor. You know,
There you
they
go.
brought out humor. You know, you could see
DC
Batman.
has
You could see
awesome
Batman.
humor.
You could see Batman cracking up jokes.
Yeah.
You could see Superman cracking up jokes. You know, I mean Aquaman. You know, things like that.
Oh my god, like the relief moment is when I saw Superman literally flying and saying that one line, "Do you bleed?"
You will.
No, that was hilarious. That was hilarious nonetheless because it fits so well with yes.
Yeah.
I'll applaud you, Zack Snyder, for that one. But what I really loved was the ending. The way he entered. You really saw the Superman from the cartoons, from the comics that I have loved all my life, and that was just amazing to watch. Definitely.
I'm pretty much disappointed with Aquaman's character because I expected a lot from him.
Yeah, Aquaman really showed a lot in the trailers that everyone
Yeah.
expected so much, and when the movie came out, it was like,
Exactly.
really? That's it? Yeah, that was the reaction.
Maybe it's like
I feel like maybe it's an advertisement.
exactly.
Towards Aquaman movie.
It's the same like how they did it with Gal Gadot in
Yeah.
Batman vs Superman. They just
Oh
brought
my
her in
God.
just to
That's
create
so true.
just to create it. Yeah, exactly. Just to create that hype. Who else?
One thing I'll say, Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf. Oh my God, he was useless. He was useless.
Oh my god, that
No,
you see,
I'm
that's the
honest-
sad thing about it, you know. To be honest, if you were to just go through the villain galleries in DC,
Yeah.
they're so strong, rich. They're not just one-dimensional villains. They have a depth to them, and that was what Steppenwolf was. So there was so much I was expecting, more of his origin, more of why, what's his purpose.
Let me be honest. I felt like Lex Luthor's character was more meaningful than
In
Steppenwolf.
comparison to Steppenwolf, yeah, actually yes, because Lex Luthor showed more depth in comparison.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, it's like, okay, Steppenwolf is like, his only thing is, okay, I'm gonna destroy the world. So what is he doing when everyone else is like, you know, trying to regroup? I don't know. Does he sleep, or does he have any other side? Because those things can link to a story, you know?
I mean, just leave that aside. But come on, I just couldn't accept the fact that he created so much of chaos, you know, damages and things like that, and it just goes up
Oh yeah.
once it's done. Characterization.
Yeah.
They could have developed his character much better.
I mean, you're telling me a guy who comes from a planet that, and based on his history, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually I'm concerned about Darkseid now, to be honest. After seeing Steppenwolf.
Oh my god, yes.
If Steppenwolf was this
Oh
shit,
my
just
God.
imagine Darkseid. How is he going to be?
Please don't ruin Darkseid. Please
That's the
don't.
thing, you know, because I'm from my perspective, I'm looking at Darkseid as similar to Thanos.
Thanos.
You know,
Yes.
I hope he's as similar, as powerful to Thanos. What if he's not? You know?
Well, that's the thing, guys. Okay, the direction DCEU is going, DCEU, we might not get a proper Darkseid, but that is what I'm hoping it's not, because
It
Justice
might
League
not,
was
yeah.
a step in the right direction. Now, all you guys have to do is stay in the same direction. Okay, just maybe get some guys, get some advice from the real comic book writers. Awesome to see, because that feel it brought when they had the classic Batman music and Batman showing up, that was just awesome. But I would also love, as you said, to see an original theme of the Justice League.
Yes, exactly.
Because the only theme we got was from the trailers, which was, you know, something that, okay, that any movie could do that. Like any movie could do that, you know, any movie could.
Yeah.
But a movie with such a high
budget.
yeah, they just could have done something much better.
They should have brought in Hans Zimmer, man. I mean, yeah.
But then again, Hans Zimmer said he's not doing superhero movies anymore.
Yeah.
So I guess other than that, awesome movie.
Yeah, apart from that, I enjoyed every single bit in the film. From the characters, screenplay, visual effects. I loved every single thing.
I think when both of us were in cinemas, I think like everyone was like annoyed because we were yelling at every single thing that
Yeah, I was getting goosebumps
I
throughout
was
the
like,
film.
oh,
so good. The fanboy inside me was like jumping around, you know,
Oh,
shouting. I couldn't.
like now right now, me thinking that the next Justice League is
no,
so far
let me be
away, I'm
honest.
like,
Let me be honest. I'm still getting goosebumps while I'm talking about this.
there you go. So there you see, it's an impact to whatever. So, and as I said in the beginning, overall the movie has its target audience. If you want to ask our opinions on if you should watch it or not, it is up to you. Because if you have always been a comic book fan, especially maybe on the DC side, you might love this. Or no, not you might, you will love this.
You will or you might not.
There you go.
Possibilities are there because, I mean, let me be honest with you, we can't copy every single shit from the comics.
There you go.
You know,
some things just won't fit.
yes, each directors, they have their own interpretation.
Yeah.
Of a particular character. Like for example, all were arguing that, you know, oh, Gal Gadot is skinny. You know, according to the comics, you know, Wonder Woman has to be curvy. She has to, I mean, she can be, things like that.
I know.
And you know,
Let's get it on.
Gal Gadot, you know, it's, you know, small,
But this
that's
is ridiculous.
It's the director's interpretation.
Yeah.
Same goes to Flash, you know. According in the comics, you look at Flash, he's buff. You know, his build and things like
But
that.
so is every superhero in the comics.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone is drawn that way, you know? You
Yeah.
can't have everyone just like that, you know? Unless, okay, you see like Superman, it makes sense that he's so buff. That's why props to Henry Cavill for building his body so insanely huge. Like, shit. Oh man.
Why are we talking about his body?
Jesus, I know, right?
I've been really
Okay, back to the back to the review.
Yes, okay.
I'm getting gay right now.
I know, right?
Anyways,
Okay.
I feel like it had, I mean, it's good elements, it has a good touch. It is just up to the target audience. If you are the target audience and you have loved DC movies, you will love the movie. That's it.
I mean, let me be honest, when you're looking from a general audience perspective, even they might like the film because, dude, it had everything in it.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
had comedy. It was lightened up a bit, and the comedy wasn't like, okay. I know this is totally unrelated to this movie, but
Yeah,
Thor
it was not as worse as Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok was.
Thor Ragnarok was
I'm sorry.
awful.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Marvel fans, but I'm not against Marvel, but the thing was
Marvel makes good movies. Like until today, I feel Marvel's best is still Civil War, with the way they build everything up. But Thor Ragnarok was just literally in your face humor. That just doesn't work. Like you see, humor works the best when it's hit at the right moments or it's hit at a minimal amount.
I felt like Justice League has managed to pull it off in terms of.
So guys, that was our review.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know there may be some sensitive things here, but we apologize from the bottom of our
I'm
hearts.
sorry if I blabbered because I'm pretty nervous when it comes to things like this.
Yeah,
I'm always nervous. That's what she said.
that was my line.
Better always you steal my line. Okay.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so we'll see you guys next time.
Yes.
I hope you guys like this video. If you guys do like it, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to us so we can make more videos like this.
Yeah, we are coming forward with a lot of videos in the future, and
Yeah.
we'll be releasing a lot of videos.
And for the topics, you guys feel free to suggest the topics that you want us to cover.
Thanks for everyone on social media for requesting us to
Thank
do
you so much, so very much.
Justice League.
We appreciate it very, very much.
And I hope that we have justified.
What you wanted.
Yes.
And until next time, I'm Mike.
And I'm Sandro.
See ya.